What's up guys, Kyokai1994 here again to play anything. You guessed it, Dragon Ball from Ball to Z and everything in between, and we are back again to play Dragon Ball Z Dokkan Battle. Pretty much the only game right now that we were playing, but that will soon be changing as soon as I can figure out some kind of capture card method, but that is for a later date. Today on the screen, we see some random characters actually popped up, mainly being LR Trunks sitting right there, and it's kind of in a celebration because it's about 4:05 a.m. and something just happened to drop, and we had a new download in the game, and something was introduced. It is something that I've actually kind of kept my eyes off of because I wanted to experience it now instead of earlier, and I really am going into this blind, so I don't have any of my information fully figured out. I am just kind of diving in, but being that my favorite Saiyan lineage is Vegeta's bloodline, and Trunks being my favorite character of the series, period. If you haven't watched the channel before, that is something that I guess you now know about me. For people returning, that is something that they most likely already knew. But when we dive into this event, there it is, the LR Trunks. Now, I did look at this 1 second before I started going into the recording. It's gonna be like the LR Frieza and the LR Goku event. It's going to give you the card on the first stage. Okay, it actually loaded up farther up here. It will give you the card on the first stage, and I assume you will be able to farm all of the cards from the first stage. Obviously, to get it to UR, and then, you know, it's TUR form, I assume you use these medals. And then you will use these medals, I will assume, to bump it all the way up to actual LR Hood. So there's just some of the stats for the actual LR transformation, but I guess we're gonna just kind of hop in and do this. I did hear that the stamina rates were going to be dropped for this, and it looks like it wants me to bring an Easy A Gohan. Okay, let's see. Okay, so there seems to be limitations. Oh, I'm dumb. Okay, guys, yeah, it's an LR grind, so it's obviously going to go back to the greatest LR grinding team there actually is, and that is the Ginyu Force with Gohan. I could probably put LR Frieza on this, and if I have a problem, I will actually put him on here. But let's just dive in and see if this works out, and if it does, we'll just continue to use this. And we will go through everything just one time and kind of show it off for the channel. So it may be a little bit longer of a video. I may not have as much commentary on it since, again, I am not well read in the card yet. But we'll just go through everything and kind of chat about the day, because it is an early morning and we are here to get Trunks. So we are back on these LR grinds, which I guess I'll be using a lot of stones for, because unpopular opinion, even with the stamina drop, I will still be using dragon stones to get it, because I would rather have it sooner than later. And I'm really excited because it is Trunks, obviously. This is, you know, the start of the increasing of the future timeline category, which I do believe the two Rose cards and the Vegito Blue Tech card will be added to the category, so that will be a cool little fusion team that you can run of like Potara, and then using LR Trunks, or even this LR Trunks, obviously. So that's interesting. We'll definitely be able to play around with those in the future. But I want you guys in the comment section below to definitely tell me your thoughts on LR Trunks. If you're excited, are you happy it's another free-to-play LR? Because I love all of the free-to-play attention that I feel has been given to the game recently, especially with this Easy A Gohan And this whole Super Strike team right here that they gave to, you know, the players just for free, that was awesome of them. It shows that you don't have to put money into the game to still be able to get better units. It just means that there's a grind, so it's sad, but something you have to live through. And we just whooped through the first stage, so it looks like this team is going to do the same thing that it always has and will just easily grind through these LR events. There is a stone, so we got 3 stones going in for this grind for today. Hopefully, the login bonuses will start getting better again. We'll get some more dragon stones or some more missions or something so that I don't have to waste any money farming for this. Because then it's not free to play for me. But that doesn't really bother me. It's my favorite character, and I'm definitely going to grind no matter what to get him as fast as possible to do a showcase. I know that I really haven't done a lot of showcases on the channel. I am trying to bring more Dokkan content to the channel, and I really want you guys to leave me some feedback in the comment section below about that. Kind of what you guys want to see. I was thinking about actually doing explanation videos. Even though I know the game's already been out for 3 years, I do feel that I don't see full explanations, or at least 2-3 minute videos dedicated to full explanations of like what are some of the best items to use and what are some of the best teams to run. Obviously there's everybody's showcases of random teams and their portrayal of what the best is, but I kind of want to do my own portrayal and kind of talk about it, so I think I am going to dive into that more in the future, just to bring a little bit more variety to the channel, a little bit more stuff per week, so that you guys have more to actually watch, and I have more stuff to actually put out, and that I feel like that's something that's good for both of us. And there we go, Super Saiyan Trunks. So I'm assuming this is the battle for the medals. It's not terribly hard. I guess we'll see off of the next one how hard the event can truly be. I wonder if they will add a 4th stage like they did with the LR Goku and LR Frieza, just for the fact of that was an easier way to actually farm up more of the cards. But if the stage 1 has just a standard drop rate, unlike the LR Goku and LR Frieza for their cards on stage 1, I guess it really doesn't matter, especially since it only looked like it was 10 stamina for the hard, so that's not that big of a deal to actually... I mean, even with them halving it, all of this is not going to be a huge deal. Even if you have to do 777 medals, it's just a little bit of time, and there you go. So it is definitely halved stamina for the final bout with the LRs. At least with this Trunks. I heard that it was with the other 2 as well, but I'm almost positive that they did it for all 3. And I will do a little bit more research into that tweet that I saw. I know that I said I've been avoiding spoilers for the card, but I really mean that I haven't looked into what the stats of the card are going to be. I already saw the artwork and everything for it. I didn't try to go get any translations for any of the passives or the links or anything. I just assumed that the future category is going to be its main category to actually fit in with other characters. But I'll link any pictures of anything I see to correct myself if after recording this I see that the LR Frieza and LR Goku event aren't also half stamina. But just by what I see, let's go with it, they are. So if you haven't gotten those 2 cards, it is definitely a good time to start farming them, since it looks like they are indefinitely 25 stamina, and that is a very huge help. Thank you guys for that, especially people who don't have those cards or are free to play again and need to do that grind, because they are definitely worth it. I feel that I may do some series on here about free-to-play units and maybe talk about some of the controversies over some of the quote-unquote free-to-play units that they've given us. And let's maybe dive into that a little bit later for another video. So if you guys want to see that, definitely let me know down in the comments section below, and I will make sure that I do a dive in to that. So I guess in-depths on Dokkan instead of just the Dragon Ball franchise. Well, I guess technically it does fall under the category of Dragon Ball franchise since it is a video game. But, more of a in-depth on video games, which we'll definitely have to do more of having the Heroes anime coming out sometime, whenever, since the premiere will be happening soon, but we don't have any official air date for television. That would be awesome. Maybe we'll port some of the games and actually play them on the channel. That would be interesting. There are some other YouTubers that do that as well. But maybe we'll do that. So if you guys want to see that, again, let me know in the comment section below. I don't want to lose on camera for the first time doing these events, so let's just use a Senzu just in case. I've also been talking and not even really paying attention to what order I've been putting any characters in, or trying... Well, since there's only one character, you really don't have any strategy to kill other characters before other characters, but since I've been rambling and not actually paying attention to how I'm collecting ki or positioning my characters, we'll make sure we at least live through the first playthrough. Man, that super attack just looks so clean. I do like the design without the jacket. It kind of, you know, it's really nice. I have a figure that looks almost exactly like this card, and maybe I'll take a picture and link it inside the video as well, just to show how close it is, because it's just uncanny. Now, I will say this is another good thing of the Ginyu Force, and I'm not 100% positive how often it happens. I know it happens at least once a game, but I don't know the exact drop rate. But if you look right next to Ginyu right now, that Trunks is red, meaning that he will have a super attack. So we can use a Baba to take away that super attack and just make it a normal attack. So there we go. That has worked, just to show anybody what the Baba item does if they don't know. But that is very useful. I don't know what about their category does that for them. Or I'm assuming it's actually just the Ginyu Force cards that actually have that ability. I'm assuming it's one of their passives or links. But it is a great trait to have when you don't know what's coming next. And there we go, 15 medals. So the grind will be easy on this LR Trunks, and this EZA Gohan will easily be the best team to use. So I will link the video in the description below where I do talk about this being the best team, but I do feel that you seeing this and them in action again will probably agree that it is the best team. And again, I do definitely recommend, if you are a free-to-play player, to continue to grind and make sure you get all of your free-to-play units as far as you can get them. I do want to thank you guys for wasting your time with me. That was kind of a bit of a walkthrough, but I did want to put it up since it just came out and it was something that excited me. If you guys want to see more Dokkan material in the future, definitely make sure you let me know in the comment section below what you want to see Dokkan related, what your favorite characters are, what your favorite units are, what you want to see introduced to the game next, what you want to see introduced with this EZA Cell and future, you know, timeline category being introduced. Leave a like if you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you got some kind of knowledge today, I definitely encourage you guys to hit the subscription and bell button to make sure you stay notified to my videos, because hopefully I'll be putting out more knowledgeable stuff in the future, and that will help you guys out. I want you guys to have an amazing day as always, and I will most definitely catch you guys next time.